or a memorial for a loved one lost or something, whatever. It don't matter. You want to take the day off because it's Stinky Foot Day and you don't want to change socks. Just take the fucking day off. They need us way more. Y'all are worried about the robots and everything. That's true to a certain degree, and it's done its damage pretty much. You let the driverless shit happen with the driverless trucks, and Doswell, how you doing, brother? I saw you right there. And he tell you, man, them things will take over. There's all your trucker jobs. The pipelines took trucker jobs, but everybody, the pipelines are great. The corporations are going to save bunches of money, and it's going to trickle down to you. Why don't you quit waiting for a fucking handout and go make something happen in this world? Make something happen. Put some energy out there. Make something just fucking blow up with all this change that you want to see. I do it damn near every day when I make myself get out the fucking bed. Why, you just take one day, one fucking day, or 1 minute of every day. How about that? 1 minute of every day and think about somebody else. Think about what they're going through. Put their shoes on, lace them up tight, and walk around in them for a minute and see how they feel. And you're going to come to find out they feel the exact same way you do. They live, think, all of it the same way you do. There ain't no fucking difference in us. The only way they're surviving and making it and made it this far is by making us think that each other's the goddamn enemy. You're not the enemy. None of you are my enemy. None of you I blocked are my enemy. You're mouthy bastards and you need to learn some fucking manners before you come around fucking with me. I know how to have discussions, even heated ones, without going and bringing in people's mamas and shit or acting just stupid. All this doxing and snitching. Were you doing that before you got on social media? Were you a Karen or a COVID mail Karen? Were you a snitch? Or you call the police all the time every time you see somebody walking down the street you don't know? If you are, man, get your fucking scared head out of your fucking scary ass and get to living. How about let's do some living, 20 cents? I'm so tired of existing and surviving. I'm one of the best fucking survivalists in the fucking world as far as I'm concerned. And I'm my own hero, by the way, and I save myself every day. But I'm tired of surviving. They took our money, y'all. They took our livelihood. They took our kids' future. They took it, whether you like the motherfuckers taking it from you or not. I happen to not like it. Not because I wanted it. I just won't be left the fuck alone. But you get in a situation like that, only cowards and selfish motherfuckers right now will be thinking about themselves in the dark days that we're in right now. They need to be lit up with that thing you have inside of you. Every fucking one of you have inside of you. And you say, well, Bill, you're mad talking about a good thing. You goddamn right. Because I talk about it. You talk about it. I hear all these people in the world talking about it. All the spiritual people talk about it, but they don't fucking live it. If you don't fucking live it, the mouth don't mean shit. The mouth is for eating and making noises that other people sometimes understand. Most of the time we fucking don't. It's how you live. How you live your life is what's going to change the world. Now, that's why I always said, if you don't think you can change the world, then go put your thumb back in your fucking mouth and go back to the corner where you come from till you figure it out. You are the change of the world. Tribe, I didn't put that on you. It's not because of these dark days. It's always been that way. We live what we want to be in the world. Because talking about it, if you ain't figured this part out, talking about it don't do a goddamn thing. All it does is just waste more time, and you get older, and days go into weeks, weeks are into months, months into year. Next thing you know, we're at another fake new year for Janus, the Roman god of new beginnings. Who's new beginning? These cocksuckers done took our money, killed our elders, sterilized our kids, are murdering us every fucking day, throwing us garbage out here, breaking our fucking laws that we have set to keep them in place. And most of us don't even know that we can fire them. Most of us don't know that we can do a lot more than that. You know, this land this land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York out. No, it ain't. It ain't nobody's fucking land. But we live here. We was born here. The land is the planet, and the planet is herself. She's her own. Y'all living on her like a bunch of ticks and fleas, man. And I don't like to say parasites, but, you know, because I don't really look at it that way. It's just, here we are. You're conscious. You know what's going on around you. You see people suffering. Stop their suffering. Do the best you can. You're suffering. Reach out. I'm the world's worst for reaching out. I'm too fucking poor proud, and I'm just a goddamn old school Southern man. I don't like to, whatever. But it's wrong. Now, I've suffered a lot alone or put energy into these beautiful dogs I've had around me all my life. And just go off with them and be isolated together. Now, you don't need to do it. I'm telling you, it don't really go nowhere. You can lie to yourself and tell yourself that solitude or I just don't fit in. Nobody fits in. Nobody fits in this bullshit fucking rat race. Otherwise, it would be called the human race, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be the rat race. But you ain't rats, and what are you in a race for? You going to win a prize at the end? Is there a prize or a trophy at the end? Or does everybody get a trophy? Or does everybody get their place in a mass grave? Even the fear of death should be working its way into a fighting back type of attitude with us. But that's like some people just wanted to come early. And I got to say, I've had fleeting thoughts about that, but my will to live beats my grief. My will to live beats my sadness. It don't take it away, but it beats it hands down. I want to live. I want y'all to live. I love seeing people live around me. It's not that I sit back and watch other people live. I'm living. I want to see you catch up. But I don't see you do it your way. See, I never said there was a way. Anybody tell you there's a certain way to live, they're fucking shit. Anybody says they're the way, they're full of shit. And I don't care what you say about that. There ain't no way. We live in a constant state of controlled chaos. That should go off at any fucking second. There's nothing safe out there. I don't care how much bubble wrap you wrap around your fucking ass. You ain't safe. And you're never safe with your heart. But if you don't open it up, you don't get the power. You don't have the gift. See, that gift, opening that heart, is a gift. It's a fucking hell of a gift, almost a gag gift. But it's a gift nonetheless. If somebody loves somebody, they can do things like what a mom can do for a kid, a girlfriend can do for a boyfriend drowning or something, whatever. Somebody would give their life for somebody else. See, that is life. That is life. When you're living yours so much, you're not even looking at it or concerned about it. You're just hoping others find their way. Well, 2026 should be a good time to find your fucking way. I don't know how long you've been looking. I don't mind getting lost every once in a while. You can't get found if you don't get lost. So how you going to find yourself if you don't lose yourself? Now, that's just logic. But that don't mean all the time. That don't mean walk around lost. You be looking like Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Bunch of old dumb fucking sick fucks. Yeah, we think run something. That might even be better than us. They're prestigious. They're the elite, ain't they? Elite motherfuckers, my ass. Hey, what the fuck? They ain't nothing but pieces of shit. They fucking put their britches on one leg at a time. Well, they're little Japanese girls might put their britches on for them, but it don't matter. They bleed. How about that? They fucking bleed. They may not cry. They may not have the ability to have emotions or a human connection, but that don't mean you don't got one. That's their fucking business. That's their fucking problem. But their problem is that they hate life. They hate living things. They hate this planet. They hate you. But they gotta have you until their robots can walk. Quit being suckered into every fucking thing. I don't really. The whole Kirk thing was a sucker thing. It was all a setup. For all this shit's been setups where you can't talk about something. That's not good. Okay? When you can't talk about a country or a leader or a situation of genocide, like the Palestinians are being fucking slaughtered, blah blah blah. You can't talk about it. Then that means they got a narrative they want you to follow. The sad thing is people just break down. Every day I see somebody else break down. It was just like with the fucking mask. It was just like with the vaccine. The fucking 6 foot behind somebody. All that shit. You break down after a while, and it's a war for the mind. You got to keep fighting the war for the mind and then go get your own goddamn water. Every day. Which by the way, I think some of you should get out there and live a little bit off grid or camp more. You want to tell you why? Not because I do it, because it's just physical movement, being physical, which will keep you alive. Walking, hiking. Hey, Amy. Hey, Joanne. You know, the way it's beyond inhumane, man. It's like it's become a accepted what state of being for some people to be sociopaths, to just watch other people fucking suffer and even laugh at it or say they deserved it, and they have they're not even close to deserve. Nobody's deserved what they've got. None of those people that got railroaded out of this country deserve to be sent to El Salvador. The gang members, wow, the FBI should have been doing their job all along instead of peeking at people or watching somebody that bought an illegal weapon illegally and enforcing the laws. They just watch shit happen until it happens. Go ask Timothy McVeigh. Oh, my bad. Yeah, he can't tell you. Because they sold him the fertilizer, by the way. They rented him the fucking truck. They let him do the whole thing. And what they do, they wiped out a bunch of kids. So they're always killing our kids.
They're always killing our kids. That's exactly right, Bill. I'm going to pause his live feed and input here for a second, because I think I'm going to be able to say something that most people can't. The secret intelligence community, or the FBI, the CIA, the Mossad, intelligence communities, they design and create the bad guys for you to be afraid of. Like he's saying right here, it was your government that leased the fucking truck to Timothy McVeigh. It was your government that supplied Timothy McVeigh with the materials to bomb the Oklahoma City bombing. Your government finances domestic terrorism. Not only domestically, internally, we also finance domestic terrorism overseas. And we do that so that we can change policies locally. Yeah. Look at this incident overseas. Look at this mess. Let's change the laws over here because the mess over there that we financed with our tax dollars.
Even the stuff that happened within the country.
Right. 9/11, inside job. But we blamed everybody in the world for it. I said for 20 goddamn years that the Bush family put America in a never-ending war. Said it 20 years ago.
And they tell you they do it because they put it through predictions in the cartoon.
Right. It's good for business. America's a warlike nation. Our economy is based on our ability to sell bullets and bombs. I mean, there's only so many countries that you can bomb before you've eventually bombed every country, Mom.
The military and government is the ones who give gang members guns. How do you get all those fucking military edition weapons and government edition weapons? I wonder how.
And now this latest debacle with the Somalian pirates. It's interstate. It's happening in Minnesota, Ohio, Maine. That's 3 states. So naturally, I'm going to have to assume that it's happening in probably all democratically controlled states because they feel sorry for the Somalis, right? Mm-hmm. But what about their own citizens? Right. They care about everyone but here.
Just like that dude, whatever. He was connected with the military. They found drugs up under bodies that they were sending from the military.
So we finance terrorism overseas.
And terrorism inside.
And we do that so that we can change the laws here. Because we can't just change the laws here whenever we want to. Unless it's COVID. Mm-hmm. Which that's exactly what COVID did for both parties. It gave them an excuse and a justification to bypass the Constitution. Bypass means go around. They created fear. They financed fear with your tax dollars, and they used that fear to subjugate you and your Constitution, strip you of it, strip you of your rights, wear a mask, go Muslim. Really, the short skinny would be that we're witnessing a religious merger because of the two-party system, right? I mean, Muslims don't assimilate with Christians. They won't take on their beliefs. That's what it means to assimilate.
Right.
They got to come here and try to force their ideas down your throat.
Mhm.
What if it's the other way around? What if it's me forcing my ideals down your throat, his throat, her throat, and then have me say? That would make me a king.
They did that though.
They did do that.
With Christianity.
Yes, they did. But they're doing it with COVID, which is what people don't see. They don't see the bigger picture. You got two choices: mask up, don't mask up.
They forced natives they forced certain native tribes to be Catholic.
You're right.
Native not Catholic. Man. They don't believe in that shit.
You know, and like my friend Andrew Wilson said, did you know the average man only had the right to vote 10 years before women? Right? So, you know, you go back and back and back, and you realize it was a class thing, it was a wealth thing, it was rich people, poor people. Poor people didn't have the right to vote. They weren't landowners. They're cotton pickers. They got no rights.
First they, it's the change of religion and the change of language.
So this was a great point by Andrew Wilson. He's like, why should I go overseas and die for feminism? Right? Why would I want to go overseas and defend women's beliefs, women's liberation, feminism? Remember, the warning was that communism would come to America in the name of women's liberation, feminism. What's the difference between feminism, socialism, and communism? All these things have one thing in common: fear programming, mob mentality, hive mind. So they created the fear so that they could bypass the Constitution, circumvent it, go around it, give it a fucking quadruple bypass. And in the process, right in front of everyone's face, right, establish a new world order through medical martial law. And what do? Did they ask any one of you? No, so they didn't really give a fuck about your consent. And if you sit silent to it, well,
They're just going to do it.
they're going to do it anyway. They're going to fuck you in the ass whether you say anything or not. But I just said something rather provocative, right? It's going to make somebody angry. And when we outburst, when they get mad at me and they start running their mouth, you know what they're doing? They're telling on themselves. So two parties, Democrats are hell-bent on destroying this place, and Republicans give the illusion that they give a fuck. They don't. Because they're both in on the crime. They're both in on COVID. Collaborating interests. Dead voters. That's a common point between the two parties. They want to see you dead. They don't care if you live. They don't care about your fucking rights. The last thing they care about is your feelings or your concerns. Because if they had respect for your feelings and concerns, they would have showed up on your doorstep and asked you about this before they did it. Could I force this COVID propaganda down your throat? Do I have your approval? But no, they didn't do that. They didn't inform you before they did it. They didn't tell you what they were doing before they did it. You know what they did? They just do it. They just did it. They just do things. And they don't tell you about it before they do it. They just do it. And then you kind of find out about it afterward. Feeling like a rape victim yet? Question mark.
Back in 2019, when they lost 10,000 of our fucking kids, there were people out there saying, well, they shouldn't have been coming over here. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be fucking talking. You should not be talking when fucking people that actually live and breathe and have to just do that, to live and to get by on planet Earth. Well, first thing is, it's a water planet, and they're 70% water, we're 70% water. That needs to be up there somewhere. But the main thing is, no planet, no life. No planet, no Thanksgiving dinner where you had to listen to the fucking Trump tard go off all day to the libtard and all that crap. No planet, no fucking taking the kids to school where you worrying how badly they're going to be indoctrinated at 5 years old. But wow, I need that 8 hours to myself today. Nah, none of that. No life, no bad decisions, no good decisions, no revenge. I'm not going out of this world without my fucking revenge. And that's not bringing nobody in it. I'm just saying that for me. Some days that is what gets me out of the bed, is thinking, no, they're going to fucking pay. Man, it's going to be my way. I don't take the well-worn paths. I don't like to follow behind people. I'm a trailblazer. I like to blaze my own fucking trail. And my way is opening up the fucking eyes and getting people back their health and take them away from the pharmacia witches. I like to see people drive less. I don't want to see you get an electric car. That's about as dumb as the fucking gasoline engine. Let's just take a dumb idea and replace it with a dumber idea. And we take the people out that make these fucking bullshit policies and paper laws. And you just do the things that you need to do to live your life. We do need to be smarter about our population. We do need to be a lot smarter about our sustainability, our coexisting with other life here, the life itself, the planet itself. But most of all, you got to get out of that shit thinking that you're different or that you don't got no say in this, or you vote somebody to do it for you, and then when they don't, you just defend them until somebody else is in there, and then you blame them. You got the same sad-ass fucking shit over and over and over. You motherfuckers are boring. You bore me to fucking death. You bore me so fucking bad, I'm going to fuck with you. It's like, don't get me that bored. Man, I gotta go. I had to go find something exciting to do, like sit out here.
Oh, we need to clip out. All right. Must be clipped out. I love Bill. He's a good shit. Here's a scientific fact. Another one. I have lots of them. The only one that's going to speak for me is me. I get paid for speaking. Do I need a license to fucking speak king? That's thought provoking. Your license is to lie. I'm rebuking them, revoking them, and invoking a challenge under King's law, law of King, shit talk King, speak King. Oh, did he come back? There's only one of me. And I'm not interested in following any fucking one of you anywhere. Because I don't know what the party's going to do about that. The majority, the silent majority. Silence is a result of conformity or fear. So they're just silent to me. They're consenting to my bad behavior. And I'm amazed by the willingness of the good people to sit silent to treason, sedition, heinous crimes against children, raping and fucking and having a great old time. On your dollar, too. Amazing. Mm-hmm. Don't die. Right? Don't die. Holy shit.
Keep going. You're done. One more. Dang, you call.
It's amazing. Logic says there's only one of me. Experience says nobody sounds like me. Observation and experience kicked in. Nobody sounds like me. Nobody's got my skill sets. SS. This is Secret Service. Public service announcement. I'm not your field fucking nigger, nor am I your floor mats. It's amazing. What makes people think they can just naturally walk on people without asking for their permission? Hey, Rob, can I walk all over you like a floor mat?
This is pretty good weed.
It's amazing. And I'm amazed that the two parties have the mindset that they can willingly just fuck you in the ass without your permission or your consent. That amazes me. So I don't give consent. I actually revoke consent. No means fucking no. These good people have a goddamn hard time when you say no to them. Especially when you tell them no means no. No doesn't mean yes. Yes doesn't mean no. It's amazing. Tell no, and they assume yes. You're assuming a position is what I realized that at one point. I said, my gosh, they're assuming positions and they're not even fucking factual. You know what the funny thing is about the two-party system? Both sides fucking lie to you. Neither party's fucking factual. Both parties are making a profit off your fucking silence. Let's debate about it in public. Send a private citizen to the general population, the Gen Pop, Prison Planet, pound me, doggy. The shit's fucking amazing. I'm amazed. I'm sitting here realizing that one of the largest Ponzi schemes in the history of the United States. The Gateway Community Services Project is tax funded and used as a wealth extraction operation. Your money is being extracted from this country going to Somalia to finance fucking warlord in a third world country. He's got to be the president of Jamaland. And I'm really on this shit because that motherfucker was a Maine citizen for 15 years. Who educated him? Maine did. Who sent him to school? Maine did. Who paid his fucking way to get here? Maine. And what did he do? Took our money and ran. He went back to his homeland. Guy's going to be the fucking president of Jamaland on your tax dollars. And hey, it's a non-extradition country, so you're not getting your money back. I call this mismanagement of public funds. No wonder why Maine's broke. Then what about this one for the Democrats in Maine, right? It's just like Tucker Carlson said. He said that this country was ran by angry white females.
What kind of weed is that? Is that green bud?
Yep.
Is it good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting money tomorrow.
Yep.
$65.
I'm talking about the Somalian warlords and how we're being screwed and looted and, you know, it's amazing.
Have you heard of Saddam Hussein?
Yeah. I'm talking about Dr. Ahmed Umar. What the hell is his name?
I have no idea who that is.
Maine is broke.
Yeah. So they need our Social Security.
And for all those people in New York City that I think are going to move to Maine so they can get free housing and welfare benefits, don't.
It's not the truth.
Haven't you noticed that Maine is like the end of the line for all these welfare cases from all over the country? It's like none of the states want to deal with their fucking dirty laundry. So they send the fucking trash and the shit to Maine. Why? Because it's the easiest state to get welfare benefits in the entire country.
I don't have any benefits besides Social Security.
And I find it really strange that the fucking largest corporations in the world, the wealthiest ones, petition their employees to file for welfare benefits. You know?
I get $700 a month.
Can you explain to me why most 40-hour work week Walmart employees are on government assistance and welfare? They got jobs, right?
Yeah.
They got full-time jobs, but can't afford rent on their own. So they need food stamps. They need government health insurance benefits. See what happened? Got a full-time job and you can't even afford to fucking maintain your own expenses. Wild, isn't it? And the bottom's going to keep falling out. That's what people don't understand in this process, and it sucks. Right? Imagine an hourglass, right? And all the people are the sands in the hourglass, right? That's what happens. This is what happens. What happens when the sand runs out? What happens when the money runs out? Amazingly enough, Democrats think money is free. And that's because of your indoctrination. That shit fucking amazes me. You think money's free? You think labor's fucking free? You think this country's a democracy and it's a republic, lady? The hell did you pledge allegiance to? A democracy or a republic? Can you explain to me why most people today think this country is a democracy? When every day you get up in the morning, you pledge allegiance to a flag, the United States flag, and in the flag it says you're pledging allegiance to republic. So see, this is the land of lawlessness. We make a bunch of promises and we can't keep them. Huh? Simple stuff, right? You know what Americans are really great at? Advertising, sales and marketing, lying for a living, bullshitting each other and themselves for a fucking buck. Amazing. I'm amazed more people don't have my fucking attitude. I'm amazed at the stupidity of the majority, and I don't understand why you're not fucking angry yet. They're so dumbed down, they're fucking domiciled, they're domesticated. They don't have a response for themselves. I don't know is not a fucking answer. And try doesn't mean you're going to do anything, okay? Only one per. I'm going to tell you a story because of 13393, 39331. It's a little formula that I realized myself at the age of 17. Well, I'm the one that's going to say it because I'm not waiting on the other fucking 99. I'm not waiting for you. I'm sick and tired of this game called catch up. You will never fucking catch me, man. Because I'm the gingerbread man. You're just going to have to believe that. Take it with a grain of salt.
things you think of are awesome. I wish I was smart. I'm dumb.
Education is a personal choice. We assume that the teachers and the educators in the public education system are truthful, but they're not. They're Decepticons and Transformers. They're gatekeepers. And they misinform and disinform for a living. And nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. Of course it's fucking personal when motherfuckers are lying to you. No, don't take it personally. What? So you think I'm fucking stupid or something? Is that why you lied to me? Or maybe if you're truthful, I wouldn't go along with the policies, procedures, and protocols that you fucking silent whores are goddamn pushing. Informed on that one, huh? Informed. In regards to informed consent or making informed decisions, most people don't do that. They're not capable, especially when it came to vaccination, because they didn't even tell you what was in the concoction. Hey, what's in this elixir? What's in this fucking vial that's gonna make me healthy again? And what about shelf life, right? What if all the vaccinated people have a shelf life of fucking 10 years? Huh? And they vaccinated in 2020. So that means all those vaccinated people are going to be dead by 2030? And they did it for a donut? The only thing it cost Pfizer was a Krispy Kreme. Remember, they get to write off those Krispy Kremes. It's a tax write-off. It's a deduction. Vaccination is a hell of a racket. Think about it. You get to hold a country hostage, and every citizen's vaccines are paid for up front in advance by the government of that country. They have to take an account for every citizen and charge the government in accordance to the population and say, okay, this is what you owe us for a vaccine for every head. $1 billion up front in cash, please. And by the way, there is roughly a 500% markup between the vaccine's manufacturing costs, production costs, and distribution, what it costs them to make, and then the profit margins after. A 500% profit. Holy fuck. And then they use those profits to advertise to you new and upcoming vaccinations. Think about it. How many vaccine advertisements did you see on TV? You don't see cigarettes on TV, alcohol on TV, because we all know that shit's fucking bad for you. I don't think we should be allowing pharmaceutical industries to advertise on television. We should treat them just like the beer and cigarette commercial companies. Ban them. Then, of course, if you do that, then those television companies and networks won't be able to pay their employees. Who's going to do the news now? Because the fucking news has been sponsored by Pfizer longer than I've been alive. This message was not sponsored by Pfizer.
I'll give you some money tomorrow for it. $3. Okay. And I owe you for cigarettes too. I owe you for cigarettes. So I owe you $30.
You see what the amazing this thing is, though? Look at the comments on YouTube. People been in and out, about 20 people so far.
That's awesome.
Is this one yours?
Blue one.
Ooh. I do not have a blue one.
Yeah, free lighter here.
Just
The
have it.
torch lighter. It's really nice.
Yeah, no.
It's a torch lighter. You can have this one if you don't find that one. Or you can just have this one anyway.
That's the principle of the thing, yeah, buddy. No funny business.
Where is it? What
My other
does it
cigarette
look like?
with it.
What does it look like?
My other
Oh, it's
cigarette.
under the cat.
Huh?
It's under the cat.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
It's a darker blue.
You can have that. It's a cool lighter.
I lit my other cigarette with it.
Fucking darndest thing.
If we lit up the bowl with that lighter,
Huh?
if we lit up the bowl with that lighter, it was really high.
My brother would be fucking ashamed of all of you. If you're still alive today, fucking disgusted, ashamed. 2 tours of duty for this? Serving the country for what? So you can run it into his ground behind his goddamn back? Go overseas and defend the country, son.
Want a free lighter?
You see what they're doing? It's amazing. While you're overseas defending your country, which never made any sense to me because you're not defending this country because holy fuck, you're not in this country. You're overseas in other countries defending this country. How, what? Who's defending the borders of this country? No one. That's why we have alien invasion. No one's defending the borders. No one's defending this country's constitution. And wow! I'm pretty sure Gen Z and the millennials have never even read the fucking Constitution. Imagine that one. There's so many different things that just fucking boggle my mind. Black people looking for reparations for slavery. All races have been shackled and chained. Nobody special. Every race has been in chains. When it comes to about African Americans in America, is James Alden, I think James, the first slave owner in America was a black man. It wasn't even a white man, it was a black man. So first American slave owner. And there it is, Anthony Johnson. Right, Anthony Johnson. There you go. You ever heard of him? Right? Here's your first slave owner. He's a black man. Get it on the record here. They always call me a fucking racist. That's no, you know what black people did? They slaved their own race. First black slave owner in America. I'm not being racist. I understand what they're leaving out. First, this is 1621, 400 years ago. First black slave owner, right there. So why should I pay reparations to black people that enslaved themselves? It's my fault? No, it's your own fault. Did it to yourselves. Did it to yourselves. That's a, you see what I mean? The education today conditions the individual to hate themselves. You always do it to yourself. That's why I laugh. No one can fuck you like you can fuck you. You're your own worst enemy.
Slavery, I think that's kind of the whole. I don't believe that because I think that if you know that one man is not the only person.
No. He's
that
just a
thought
figurehead.
That thought about
He's the
slavery
godfather.
at that time.
He's
so
right.
just because that don't mean that they didn't have that in their mind to do that. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm
But you
saying?
can't just blame whites. At the same time, you got to realize too that whites have been in chains. Whites were in
Yeah.
shackles,
So
and it
everybody
was
been
sooner.
enslaved,
It was
like-
way earlier, like
Oh.
1920s, 1800s.
I think just because
Irish people being shipped around this country in cattle cars.
the reason it got so big is because he did it for a different purpose. They did it to control and manipulate massive amount of people, and they use it to run with it and steal land and do everything else.
Right.
But you know that one guy, he could have. I mean, anybody probably at that time of every race probably slave people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not.
It was a pretty popular thing to
it's
do
not,
when you were a pirate.
Us as human beings, we have a fashion in our mind that when we think of something, say, hey, what if I made this motherfucker do something? You know what I mean? So I mean, he could have been the first black person to do that to a certain group of black people, but they were the ones to do it to a massive amount of black people and Indian and everything else there.
6.
So that kind of outweighs it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He didn't kill up a whole bunch of Indians. He didn't take their land. He didn't slave.
He didn't do it by himself. He didn't do it by himself.
Yeah, he did it. He did it to a couple of people. Which probably everybody
Right.
did at some point own some people.
Right.
And that's just human nature when it comes to that. So it's but I mean, they probably will find somebody else like further back, like in history that done that. Even in Bible days, people did fucked up shit, bro. You know what I mean? If you look at some of the things people did in the Bible days, were fucked up too.
No, they
They
did.
had
No,
slavery.
yeah.
Slavery actually started probably back then.
Oh,
In Bible
yeah.
days.
But even today, all they did was change the
They modernized
terminology.
it and they made it on a bigger scale. So when
Mhm.
they make it on a bigger scale and they see that people
So-
are doing killing and
The Civil War was not about ending or abolishing slavery.
Yeah.
What it actually was about was making it all inclusive. Inclusivity.
Yeah.
Made everyone a slave. And they changed the language.
Yeah.
Now we're not calling, that's what I talked about a long time. You walk down the street, talk to your friends, bro, dog, what's up, my dog? How come we're not saying, what's up, man? Woman, what's up? No, we're saying dog. That's a degraded state, because you're not dogs. You got people and persons. This is the language. They trick people into using this language. The greatest trick was convincing people they were humans. Take away these words: human, people, and person. Can't use them. Try not to use them. And then say, what am I? So you got other language, just the game is you can't use these words. Because they're describing the dead. Are you dead or alive? Are you alive or dead? And if all you're using is living, this is why they can't acknowledge anything, because I'm using living language. And I'm talking to dead peoples and dead persons, assumed dead, under assumption, lost at sea. They assumed everybody was dead from the day they were born. That's the hustle. That's the biggest hustle in the world. That crucifix you wear around your neck, it's symbolic to your own tombstone. Think about that, right? Your own grave, your own tombstone. If Jesus was alive walking today, and saw all these people wearing crucifixes around their necks,
You cry.
he would not be happy.
Well, he already see it.
Right. Because this was an instrument of death.
You see it already.
And it's being used
that
to
helps.
worship his resurrection.
Yeah, he just, he just here on the earth. So he sees that shit. He knows that shit.
What about this? See if I can find it on here. The good ship Jesus.
I'm thinking of this guy too. This guy probably
Teach me about
looks like he
Jesus.
saw people
I
doing
want to
that.
hear about Jesus.
Huh?
I want to hear about Jesus.
Right? People say this stuff's a mythos. Right? That just like I don't make up anything. Jesus was the name of a slave ship captained by Sir John Hawkins in 1564 by appointment of the Queen of England.
Mm-hmm.
And the good ship Jesus was manufactured here in Maine. Isn't that interesting? Jesus stands for Joint European Slave Union Ship. That's the that's the play. That's what it means. So the good ship Jesus ran up and down the Atlantic coast. They even got it's not really a great picture, but you're starting to get the gist, right? I mean, you could just once you know how to look.
Yeah.
Jesus walking on water. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
How Africans were lured into the first slave ship, Jesus of Lubeck. Jesus of Lubeck was a cruising ship built in the city of Lubeck in the mid-16th century. By the year 1540, the ship was purchased by King Henry VIII of England to expand his fleet. Jesus of Lubeck was later chartered to John Hawkins in 1562 by Queen Elizabeth. After it sank during a battle, the ship became associated with the Atlantic slave exchange under John Hawkins. He effectively coordinated 4 journeys, West Africa, West Indies, somewhere in the range of 1562 and 1568. So that's a piece of history that was left out of the classroom, right? Jesus walking on water makes sense now when you understand it was a ship, a boat. So America is a land ship, right? And that's why everyone is a citizenship. And you're under townships and municipal ships and governorships. You like battleship. How come they didn't tell you in the schools that this country is under military admiralty law? What about etherical law? Military admiralty law, etherical laws, law of cause and effect, spoken laws, written laws, natural law,
Do you know any?
sound law.
Do you know any evil knowledge?
I know lots of things.
I know. I'm very smart. My brother.
It's wild, right? The good ship Jesus was actually sunken in New York Harbor when they were done servicing it, done using it, and they retired it, they realized it was cheaper to bring slaves here,
Yeah.
right? Instead of bringing them from here to there, there to here, there to there. They cleared out everybody here. Conquistadors did. Just massacred everyone, right?
Yeah.
And then they reseeded the landmass with their own populace. Colonization. Huh? So the whole country is a land ship. And you know what they want us all to do? Join the union. 2 words, join the union. Union of Church, the state, North Atlantic Trade Union, Canada, Mexico, United States. How many Americas are there? 1. North America, Central America, South America. Really, it's just one America. You just put a North, South, Central ahead of it. It's all Americana.
Oh, shit.
So they want everyone to join the union.
So see, if I pay you Friday for it, you do $2 grand. Yeah, let's take this fucking shit out, man. Fucking tired. I've had it. Relax. Relax.
So I find it pretty interesting, this whole situation. They give us lots of clues, you know, about their plans and what they're going to do. This right here. This makes way more sense to me now than when it first came out. Right? You ever seen the video I Pet Goat? It's a video, it's a riddle. Watch this. Right? And this is like 7 years ago. It's called I Pet Goat. There's no words. Okay, there's no words. Just a visual. But this thing spooked so many people. It's been seen by like 100 million people. Who's that? Fucking A right it is. Who's that? It's George Bush.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. For me, take it for the end. Take it for
Turned into a llama. Ready? This is a book. It's not for you to solve. Look at that. 40. What to tell your brain you want it. No words. It's open interpretation. Prophecy. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. Turn the workers into fucking cyan green. Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck?